Welcome to our members HONEYPOT, an online portal, obviously for our members, that we make available to them a whole bunch of information from suppliers and various other sources. People that use the site or members that use the site are typically store owners, obviously. The actual buyers, which are heavy duty users of the system, and you'll see why in a minute. And then the administrative and financial personnel for other reasons I'm going to show you. Now, the reason I'm showing you this today is obviously to show what we do for our members on behalf of suppliers to make sure suppliers, specials, deals, price lists, etc. are readily available and pushed out to our membership. When a member logs in, they land on what we call the landing page, which is effectively the notice board page that sits here. The latest major deal comes in here as the latest catalog. There's one coming out in a day or two's time. And then all the latest urgent notifications from suppliers, whether they are price increases that may be urgent, there may be strike notifications, delays with deliveries. These are letters that come in all day, all night, and it's just a pile of information. What we do with this dashboard is every Thursday, we send out a summary emailer to all our members saying these are the latest things that have been updated on the system and come and check them out, whether it be deals, notifications, credit apps, brochures, whatever it may be. So we drive them back to the site to come and see all this information. Once they land here, they get to their notice board. Browsing around, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what's on the availability. You see in the notice board, the deals. We've got a congregation of all the deals, power deals and supply deals. This one that you saw on the home screen is a featured deal, which will be a catalog. But if I have a look at all deals as an example, it'll be a congregation or aggregation of all the deals we currently have, including any of the latest, the catalog that's sitting here, and all the individual ones that we do for you on an ongoing basis, the JAB promotions that the buyers negotiate with you, and they're individually supplier by supplier. They're all loaded here. The validity periods of these are obviously loaded on the system as well. So the start and end dates, they ensure that they're removed from the system after their validity period expires. So on the date after the date that they expire, that disappear off the system. Members can look at this in various ways. They can look at it as a list view. They can look at it in a view like we're looking at a grid view. So they can play with it here and they can see by dates, etc. They can view whatever they want to by company names, etc. In the case of all the deals, and then in the case of other aspects that they've got access to documents, we have the urgent notice, which you've already seen. Or, we could filter it down to just price increases. So I just want to see information just on the price increases. I don't want to see everything else. So it can filter it out by that particular scenario. But there's additional information on here, such as your price lists, your brochures, credit applications, which is an ongoing requirement by members to suppliers, etc., etc. And we make that all available, subject to us having the information from you, the suppliers. So we urge you to get involved, get hold of the buyers, or head office, make sure that your credit application is available on the system. And if it's not, please inquire. And if it is, or maybe it's an outdated one, some of these are dated 2021, I'm sure they're probably still relevant. And the rest are all loaded here by name, and we name them accordingly so they're easy to find for our members. So information availability right here. Now, the next aspect that was credit applications is important to note is who accesses these various things. So if I run back to deals as an example, clearly buyers and store owners will be the main users of these particular pages because they are making buying decisions. They are looking for products, they're looking for deals, and they're making buying decisions. So you can reach these people on this platform various ways. One is obviously getting the deals there. Under the documents section, who's accessing credit apps? It'll likely be store owner or financial and administrative people. And in those particular cases, you could target messaging towards them, and I'll show you how in a second, specifically to them, utilizing a platform that we're making available to suppliers today. And those options are a banner at the top here. Suppliers can buy that space. There are 10 spots on the credit apps page. So every time they refresh the screen, a new ad would appear here, or 10 would rotate between the various adverts that are showing at the top of the screen. But they'd stay static there. They won't change while somebody's browsing on the page. It just gets irritating. But if they reload the page or somebody else comes in, the next advert will show. On the right-hand side, there's 10 spots in each of these banners, by the way. On the right-hand side, these square ads, 1, 2, there's a third one below. We could put a fourth if you want. But in each spot, there's also 10 available, but they are what we call run of sight. So anything at any 10 that appear in this spot, wherever people browse to on this whole website, the same 10 will be available and they'll rotate between there. So back to the banner, this top one. On the credit app page, will be some 10 specific ones. On the deals page as an example, so where we're targeting buyers, now you want to have adverts that actually target specifically buyers. You might say you might have a new products catalog, or you might have a new range that you want to target to buyers. Do you stock, or do you want to add to an existing range? Then your messaging for this banner ad can be targeted as a buyer. So you get the idea of what we're suggesting. If you're interested in promoting yourself here, A, being on these catalogs, and B, buying banner ad space, we have a rate card available, like a typical media rate card, for both the catalogs that you can be in, the quarterly bits, jab promotions, and then online, the members portal, banner ads, etc., that we're speaking about right now, these little pink things. And there's obviously rates. They're obviously cost effective, but you are reaching our buyers, our suppliers, our buyers, our store owners, the financial and administrative people in the area that they're currently looking while they're in the correct mindset. We encourage you to take part. It's a big undertaking. We're very excited about it, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you.